Hi! Last time I spoke about reality checks and how seeing the laws of physics being defied in front of your eyes can lead you to realise that you're dreaming, and how dreams are naturally full of things that defy the laws of physics, and looking out for these things can be another way of achieving lucidity. These physics-defying phenomena are collectively known as dream signs. Dream signs are basically anything out of the ordinary, things that necessarily wouldn't be possible in the real world that indicate to you that you're dreaming. They can be quite obvious, like a monster or an entity, ghosts, demons, strange creatures, or supernatural phenomena or the like. But they can be less obvious, like finding yourself in a strange house, maybe somewhere that you used to live. For me, most commonly, it's the house that I grew up in. Or you could find yourself talking to people, friends and relatives that shouldn't be there. Maybe they live far away, or maybe they're no longer with us. Dream signs can be even more subtle than that. Finding yourself going to the toilet and peeing, but never getting any relief, or feeling thirsty. Having a drink of water, but never being able to quench your thirst. You could find yourself back at school, or back at an old workplace, or turning up at school or work in your pyjamas, or in your underpants, or even naked. And these are all common dream signs, and are things that you can learn to recognise that will trigger a lucid dream. My first ever lucid dream at 6 years old was achieved by using this method. For me, the dream sign was a monster that lived in the cupboard at the bottom of my stairs, and it was a recurring nightmare that I'd been having for months, and I finally spoke to my brother about it, and he, being a natural lucid dreamer, told me that next time it happened, I should just tell myself it's a dream and wake myself up. So I spent the next couple of nights thinking about this and thinking about what I'd do next time I saw the monster, and before I knew it, I found myself coming down the stairs, and the cupboard door started to open, and a creepy hand came round the corner of the door, and every time the monster would appear, he would shout, "Yum yum, here I come," and I would run away terrified and wake up. But this time, I remembered my brother's advice. I told myself it was only a dream. I closed my eyes and I woke up. Of course, I then found myself in bed, in the dark, in the middle of the night, with the monster on my mind. So after discussing this with my brother, he suggested that I should face up to the monster, tell him it was my dream and that I wasn't afraid. So again, I thought about what I'd do next time I saw the dream sign, the monster, and before I knew it, I was coming down the stairs again, and the cupboard door opened, and the creepy hand came round the corner, and the voice boomed, "Yum yum, here I come." But this time, I stood my ground, and I shouted, "This is my dream, you can't hurt me." But the door kept opening, so I shouted again, "This is my dream, I'm not afraid." But I was terrified, and now the monster was coming towards me with his hand out. And I said something calmly, something like, "You have no power here." And when I said that, everything changed, and the monster emerged out of the shadows, and I realised it was actually Sweetums from the Muppet Show. You know, the big 10-foot tall, brown hairy Muppet. And he came over to me with his hand out and said, "Yum yum, I just wanted to give you a sweetie." And that was it. That was my first ever lucid dream, and it was achieved by making a point of recognising a dream sign and discussing what I'd do next time that I saw it. And that was before I even knew that it was called a dream sign, let alone know that I was doing something called lucid dreaming. So this is where your dream journal will come in handy again, going through your dreams and making a list of the recurring things that happen only when you're dreaming in a new section in the journal called Dream Signs. Then make a point of regularly going through the list with the goal in mind of recognising these things next time that you're dreaming. You can imagine yourself in a dream, seeing a dream sign, questioning whether you're dreaming, doing your reality test, it working, and you finding yourself in a lucid dream. And keep running this through your mind as you fall asleep. So either by using reality checks or by learning to recognise dream signs, you will eventually find yourself in a lucid dream. And the next trick is staying in the dream, staying lucid, and staying asleep. And that's what we'll look at next. Thanks for watching.